Hi, Bob Paskins here, sales consultant and creator of the Growth Matrix, where we elevate salespeople and sales processes to achieve desired growth. In this Sales Tip Tuesday, we're going to talk about objections that are raised by buyers and how to overcome these objections. This can be found in the coaching component of the Growth Matrix. There is one thing in common with every sale I had ever won. Do you know what that is? For every sale that I've won, I needed to overcome at least one objection from the buyer during the sales process. That should tell us something. Objections are a part of the sales process. In fact, one of the major factors separating successful salespeople from people who don't make it is how they overcome objections from the buyer. So, what do we do when we run into objections? Here are 4 tips that will help you overcome the buyer's objection. Number 1, don't run from objections. Address them head on. Actually, anticipate that the buyer will have questions and be prepared to answer those concerns. Number 2, objections bring out potential problems to the light. You can't solve a buyer's problems if you don't know what they are. Once the buyer vocalizes their concerns, you can address them. Also, if the buyer's problems are unreasonable or unsolvable, you can learn that as well and close out the opportunity so you can move on to the next one. Number 3, ask clarifying questions about the buyer's objections. Phil Jones, an advisor of mine, states that the best way to overcome an objection is to ask the question, "What makes you say that?" This question allows the buyer to dig deeper into the objection to get to the root of the problem. Once clarity around the root of the problem is identified, you can look to respond to their objection and address their true concerns. Number 4, it is better to research a problem than to assume an answer on the spot. Many times a buyer will share a problem that you may not know the answer to. That's okay. The best thing that you can do is tell them that you will look into the question and get back to them right away. Don't tap dance around the question to try to come up with an answer that you think solves their problem or an answer is what they want to hear. That will only create more problems for you down the road and will cost you credibility in the buyer's mind. Conversely, stating that you will research their question and respond allows you to add credibility by responding accurately, responding in a timely fashion, and shows the type of service you will provide. Here's a sales tip. Every sale will have objections. Bank on that. The response to those objections oftentimes will determine if you win or lose the deal. Don't run from objections, but bring the objections to light. Ask clarifying questions to get to the root of the problem and respond accordingly, even if that means you'll have to get back to the buyer at a later date. If you or your company would like more information on my sales consulting services, would like more information on how to overcome objections in the sales process, or would like a free 30-minute consultation, feel free to reach out to me through my website at bobpaskins.com. Thanks for watching.